Adoption was used as a tool of genocide against indigenous people in the United States, and today Joe Biden is finally apologizing for it. Well, kinda. Biden is really only apologizing for the forced Native American boarding school policy which caused the abuse and deaths of children, which is a good thing, but really not enough. For decades, the United States was forcibly separating Native American children from their families, sending them to schools where they were forced to cut their hair, speak English, and convert to Christianity. These schools were extremely abusive and literally had cemeteries on site because of how many children were dying. The stated purpose of this policy was to kill the Indian, save the man. The schools eventually closed, but the United States government found other ways to try to force this assimilation, namely through adoption by separating these children from their families and sending them to white homes instead. Decades after these schools were closed, more than a quarter of all indigenous children were still being separated from their family every single year, which finally led to the Indian Child Welfare Act. Indigenous people have pointed out this apology doesn't really change anything, and even today, the Indian Child Welfare Act is still being repeatedly challenged in court by people who want to be able to adopt Native American children.